Really show me? Show me what.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So as some of you might know, because well, you read the title before clicking on this video, I'm gonna be doing a little science experiment today because again, as some of you might know, or some of you who watched my last video, I recently graduated as a scientist. I decided, you know what, why shouldn't I do an experiment on one of my videos? To be honest with you, I am so excited to be doing this video. I don't know why, I am more excited than I should be. I am gonna be doing the rice experiment. I don't know if anyone knows what the rice experiment is, but I've seen like this picture thing going on around for the past like 4 or 5 years or even more. I always seen it like online anytime I'm trying to find for like inspirational quotes and shit. I'm gonna insert the picture right here. But what it is this picture, and it has like 2 pictures of rice, and one of the rice looks like shit and the other rice looks great. It says something around the lines of like, this is what happens when you tell rice good things and bad things during X amount of time. If you tell bad things to the rice, it goes bad, and if you tell good things to the rice, it actually stays great. That's what the picture says. I've seen like different ones around, and I saw someone do a video about it. I'm gonna link it down below. I didn't finish the video because I thought to myself, that's a great idea. So thank you for the idea. But also what I noticed is that no one offers really any scientific approach unless you search up for the actual experiment, which I'll search up, and apparently it's this one guy who wanted to do a different approach to science experiment, and he created this rice experiment thing, which he did with his daughter, I think. But I didn't completely read that thing because I just decided to do it myself. So what we're gonna be doing today is that we're gonna try to make it as scientifically believable and reliable as possible. So you want to have a control in order to prove that your experiment is reliable, because you also have a third opinion of what happens to the rice when you don't tell it negative things or positive things. Also, you want to make sure that the rice, it's all made from the same batch. This means that we all cook it in the same pot with the same amount of water from the same rice brand that you got it from. If one gets contaminated, they all should get contaminated. Also, they should all technically be in the same container, which was probably autoclaved, but I don't have an autoclave. Dishwasher and soap and hot water should do for this experiment. Also, I did not have 3 exact containers. I made sure that they were all glass because I really wanted that to be a fact, but I didn't have 3 exact same containers. So on the small one, I'm gonna put the control rice. On the other 2, I'm gonna put my positive and my negative. And our experiment is not as reliable anymore, but I try my best. So that's that. The other thing is that I made the rice the exact same way. I did it the most basic rice ever. If this is gonna be a cooking channel, this is gonna be how to make the freaking basicest, that's not even a fucking word. The most basic rice ever. I literally put 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, and that was it. I didn't add any salt, any oils, any condiments. It's basically the same rice, kind of the same containers, and then we have a control. With that, we are making a little bit more of a scientific experiment. To the good rice, I'm gonna tell him positive things like, hey, you're a nice rice, you're doing great, you're doing a good job. And for the bad rice, I'll just say stuff like, you're not worthy, you suck, very bad rice, you are a piece of shit that shouldn't be even called a rice. That went dark real quick, but okay. And then to the control rice, I'm not gonna say anything to it. I'll just put the rice in the corner of my room and a bright place where the temperature is kind of the same, so it should be around room temperature, but it's Canada and it's fucking cold, so honestly it's gonna be below room temperature. 2 times a day, I am gonna take the rice out and take it to the washroom. So in the washroom, I'll say the good things to the good rice, the bad things to the bad rice, and I will still take the control to the washroom to make sure that if one of the rice gets contaminated in the washroom, it assures that all of the other rice were also present in the same space where that one rice that was contaminated was. I'm really excited to see the results, to be honest. But to start this experiment, of course, we gotta start with putting on our lab coat because safety is very important. I am gonna get some tape and some Sharpie markers because we need to label these bad boys. I just wanna make sure that all the rice touch the same things and are made with the same things and have no difference between each other. I think that's it. Let's get to work. So we have the 3 rice that we're supposed to have. We have the positive rice, which we all know it's that younger sibling that everyone loves and just keep telling them, You are perfect. You have nothing to worry about. Then we have the negative rice, which we know is that older sibling bears all the responsibilities and it's always told you're the oldest one. You should know better. And then we have the control rice. And you guessed it. That's the middle sibling. The one that no one really pays attention to. No one really tells him anything. He's just there trying to figure out what to do. I guess the good thing is that he doesn't get positive or negative thoughts. So we're gonna see what happens to the middle child. Does it go bad or does it go better? Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. I guess I'll just record myself yelling at the rice for the next little bit and we'll see what happens at the end. I have the control rice right here and I think you will not understand how weird I feel being in the washroom yelling at the rice unless you go right now and boil some rice and yell at it. My roommates probably think fucking nuts that I am gone. They probably already think that I'm crazy, but like now this is the assurance that I needed that I am crazy. Rice, you are so beautiful. I'm kind of sorry I have to do this to your body, but you're just so disgusting. You literally are the worst rice I've ever seen. I just love you so much. You're such a stupid rice. Who would want to even eat you? You look fluffy and young still. You managed that even after being outside of the fridge for a whole day. Why can't you be a good rice? You should be ashamed to be a rice. You're the best rice ever. You can do anything you ask yourself for. Because you are the best rice I could ever ask for. Thank you, rice. You are so good. My hair is a mess. Just like you. Thank you for trying your best. Israel is grace. You're not worth it. You are garbage. Garbage rice. I love you for being a good rice. You are disgusting to even look at. Thank you for being a good rice. I love you so much. You are a disgrace to this house, to me, to yourself. I should just throw you out in the garbage because that's what you are. Garbage. Garbage rice. I could not ask for any better rice because you are it. Bad rice. Day Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today's day 4. I noticed that the bad rice has a little bit of mold on it and the positive rice doesn't, and the control rice, it does have a little bit of mold as well. The bad rice, you can see a little bit more of mold, I suppose. So I guess this is promising to say that it's gonna work. I also was reading a little bit about the rice stuff yesterday, the experiments and everything, because I noticed that the photos had water on it. So I thought it was water from the rice kind of like breaking apart or something. But then I searched up the result and it turns out that we need to put water on the rice, and I didn't on the first time. So I just put 1 shot of water on all of the rice, and I guess we're gonna see if that makes any difference in terms of like going bad quicker, I suppose. Thank you for being kind and for always being here. And I hope that you fucking go bad, like really bad. So I can show this experiment actually worked, because at this point all of the rice looks like shit. Thank you so much for being the best rice that you could possibly be. Yeah, you look like shit because you're a shitty rice, and shitty rice looks like shit. I love you so much. Happy that this is the last day of this experiment because I don't want to see your face ever again. Your ricey face. Hello guys. So I am sick and this has been a very interesting week, to put it like that. So I spent the last 7 days yelling at rice 2 times a day, in the mornings and at night. My roommate was here and he will hear everything, and it will just be so odd because it will just be me in the washroom yelling at the rice, and then I get outside and he's like, yeah, so I'm in the washroom. Are you like done yelling in the washroom? Because he doesn't even know I'm yelling at rice. All he knows is that for all he knows is that I'm just yelling random things in the washroom, like yelling a bunch of I love you and I hate you things. He probably thinks I'm saying them to myself, which is even more disturbing, to be honest. Also, I got sick, in case you guys didn't notice, and I am very much hoping I didn't get sick because of this rice, because honestly, this rice isn't looking so good. I mean, we knew the rice was gonna go bad because, well, obviously it's rice that's outside of the fridge for a whole week. Not only is it outside of the fridge, but I'm also yelling at it Good things and bad things. In case you guys didn't know already, that was the trend of this video. Oh, that's so gross. That's so gross. So hopefully I didn't get sick because of this stupid rice. And I am kind of thankful that I can't smell anything at this moment, because we're gonna open these bad boys, and they're probably gonna smell like nothing I've smelled ever before. Why is that such a hard sentence to say? They're gonna smell so bad that I'm so happy I don't have to smell it, because I literally physically cannot smell anything. All I have to say is that at the beginning of this experiment, all the rice looked so good. It didn't really get bad until like day 3 or 4. All of it got mold, so I wasn't worried about it. I was actually thinking, this is not gonna work. Everything's gonna get like bad and contaminated anyways. Just show that this experiment doesn't work at all. But I have some news for you. Should I put my lab coat on? Honestly, I think I should, just because I'm cold as fuck. I'm actually petrified to open this. This is gonna be the reason why I'm gonna be able to smell, even though that I am sick. Let's start with the positive. Oh, I almost opened it. No, probably shouldn't be opening this dry on my face. And the first rule in a lab is that you don't sniff things, but we're gonna sniff some rice today. Let's start with the positive rice. As you can see, it has some like pieces of mold. So it only has that, like you can't really see anything else. Yes, I bought it at the dollar store, except for like those pieces of blue mold. It looks disgusting, but I mean, it's not terrible, I suppose. If we look at the control, we can see that it does have the same kind of bluish, blackish mold. This one has like that little like mold. It's like that white thing with black dots. For some reason, this rice got it and not the positive rice. Now, we're gonna look at the negative rice. And I didn't think this experiment was gonna work. I really thought that this was gonna be just a big joke, but I guess my words proved me wrong. I mean, you can really tell that this rice is gross. It has like that orange tint to it. I don't even know what produces that orange tint. I think I can smell it. Maybe not. It has also the blackish mold. Oh, that's some strong smell. Oh no. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it also has the white one with the little pieces of black on it. Oh my god. Yeah, it has so much mold. Like it has like even clusters where like all the rice is just kind of like together. It's just kind of gross overall. Like if you really see that yellow, it's like really gross to even look at. So maybe it does work. Maybe words actually do have an effect on rice, at least. Like I don't have anything to say for this conclusion. I just know that for some reason the negative rice got way worse than the positive rice, because it was expected for all the rice to go bad, because I mean this rice has been out for a week. But the negative rice went incredibly wrong compared to everything else. The control looks pretty much the same than the positive, and the negative rice has the same kind of microorganisms that the other two rice have. That means that they all had the same conditions, but for some reason the negative rice had like that other microorganism that turned it like yellow orange. That made it look so gross. But for some reason it worked. So I guess this is just a lesson to teach us all to be a little kinder. Also, it's a lesson about how I didn't properly sterilize my shit, and that's why we got mold. I don't know how we're gonna use these containers again ever to eat. I don't want to throw them out, so I'm gonna have to wash them like 3 times. I think Luna sniffed the fact that something smells like shit around here and she wants to know what it is. Yes, Luna, it's rice. It smells like shit. I know. I think that's it for today. I don't know what you guys can take out of this. Anyways, so if you like this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you liked it. And also, if you have any ideas for my next videos, let me know if these kind of experiment videos actually worked out and if it's actually fun to watch. And I think that's gonna be it. Remember to follow me on Instagram, and bye!